guys, welcome to the channel, or welcome back. I thought in today's video we would talk a little bit about my thought process of
0 people. Speech off.
Going into my doctor's appointment this week with my OBGYN and upping my dose of Zoloft and what my thought process was and different things like that. And I have, just for some background, I have premenstrual dysphoric disorder and some generalized anxiety that for like not around my cycle, and I am prescribed Wellbutrin by my primary care and Zoloft by my OBGYN. And I'm just trying to get the thoughts together because I just woke up, so sorry if I pause a couple of times because I was just making sure my thoughts are together, but I'm good to go now. And I'm thinking about making this a 3-part series. I just started taking the increased dose this past Thursday, which I believe, let me check my phone for today's date, which, yes, today's the 13th, so I started taking the increased dose on the 11th, so I'm thinking about next Thursday or Friday making a video about what it's been like a week on the increased dose with all the symptoms I've been having, and doing like a week check-in, and then a week or two after that doing a video talking about if I want to stay on the 100 milligram dosage or if I'm going to go back down to 50. So in around about September or October of last year, me and my OBGYN decided to add Zoloft onto my around about 300 milligrams of Wellbutrin to help with my increased irritability, depression, and anxiety that would come around my cycles, and why my mental health professionals decided to tack on the diagnosis of premenstrual dysphoric disorder. And when I tell you, Zoloft has been a life-changing add-on medication for me. It has helped me so much as far as the irritability, depression, and different things like that I just thought were an unfortunate part of my cycle. I think I knew that it wasn't normal, but I just thought, like, oh, it's a week before my cycle, there's nothing I could do. But my thought process in going into this appointment and asking for a dose change or dose increase was, I was around these last few cycles, the anxiety and depression and all those type symptoms and not wanting to eat and just to sleep were starting to flare up again, and I knew at that point that it was worth the conversation, and medication isn't an end all be all. But I think therapy, um, I need to get into a new therapist, but I've been in and out. I've been in therapy. I'm working on transferring therapists because my therapist is leaving. But I've been in therapy for the better part of 2 years, and it has allowed me to be more aware of these physical sensations that I haven't been aware of for, previously. I never would pick, never realized that, oh, I haven't eaten for 2 days until someone pointed it out to me that my eating habits have changed. And being in therapy allowed me to notice when I didn't eat, or notice when I was sleeping more than what I should, or not sleeping at all. And me being able to notice these things and really journal those things then can allow me to bring them up to a medical provider and say, hey, like, this is what I'm noticing. What can we do? Is it, medically sanctioned to up my dose because I'm struggling? Is that a medically sanctioned thing? Because I'm noticing this. Is this a medically sanctioned thing to up my dose? And previous to therapy and previous to, all of that, I wouldn't have been able to notice those things. And that's why I'm so thankful for therapy, because it allows me now to be able to have those really open and vulnerable conversations with the proper medical professionals to make sure they're able to step in and provide the right help to make sure I'm safe and make sure I'm good. And my Zoloft also sometimes can help with the really intense period symptoms, like the physical symptoms. So it's really helpful that now I am able to identify a lot of those symptoms and have those conversations with doctors now. And I feel like these types of really hard and vulnerable videos are important to make because they're hard. And a lot of people don't want to open up and talk about these safety, talk about their mental health and talk about, like, hey, I struggle with these things. And so people don't know that it's okay to go into therapy and to struggle, and that they don't have to struggle in silence. Therapists want to help you. There are, if your therapist doesn't want to help you figure out your exact diagnosis or get you connected to those resources of people that can, find someone else and advocate for those right people. And find you those doctors that you can bring certain things that you've journaled and say, like, hey, I'm struggling, and when we started me on this medicine, it helped. Is there a dose increase that we can go to? Or this isn't working. What can we do about it? And that they listen to you. Like, it's okay if you need to have those people around you, and not just, you need to have that medical community, and outside of that, find you a good group of friends, family, and all of that, just to be able to vent to and make sure that you're okay. Thank you for watching another mental health ramble. See y'all on the next one.
Speech on. 11 minutes, 21. Zoom. But 11. Stop recording video.